Anytime you deposit money into your bank account, I don't care what bank it is, it could be a small bank, the credit union. The minute you sign that dotted line, you give them the power to do whatever they please with your money. Even though you see your balance, guess what, guys? It is a digital money that is in there. You really don't have anything in there. It's just a digital, okay? Meaning, let's say, like you said before, you put $1,000 into your bank account. Guess what? 60% of it they trade it on the currency market. They don't buy stocks. Banks are very smart. They don't do stocks because stocks can go directly up and down. But the currency market, everybody that's living and breathing is involved in the currency market. If you travel, you're involved in the currency market. Right now, I'm in South Beach, right now, Miami, going to the Dominican in 6 hours. When I get there, I have to exchange my currency to the peso. I just made the market move. If you accepted a product from China, whatever case may be, you have participated in the currency market. We're here to show you how to profit off of that. Maccabee, guys, is a private fund managed hedge fund, pretty much what it is. We allow you to access into a passive income for you to actually grow your money. Now, even though we have past performance, you guys, I can't tell you what the future will be. This is not one of those 1% a day or 2% a day or Ponzi scam. This is real life results. We never know what we're going to get at the end of the day. So we average between 10 to 15% a week. We haven't been doing more than that, which I'm happy to share with you guys. But I'm going to show you the power of what compounding was. Now, Ciroc is going to be more of a passive. It's not going to get you that fast return, but this will be launching within September. Okay. Next slide, please. All right. So Mr. Coach Troy has said a lot. I want you guys to really pay close attention because right now I'm really going to share with you how to really leverage your time, your money, and those individuals that you bring to this system. Okay. Again, I'm going to show you how to leverage your money, your time, okay, into this Forex market with the regulated broker that we have partnered with. This is the only broker that we are going to work with. No other brokers. We don't really care how they market, but this broker right now is giving back cash back rebate on every single trade, whether you trade or somebody else does it for you. Now, this is the secret. Now, even though it's really not a secret, you just don't know about it. Okay. So the big boys have been sharing this information, this knowledge, all this money that you guys have been putting in every system, the broker out there. Next slide, please. So let me share that with that. So many of you guys know what this form is. You don't know what this form. Those of you who trade on the currency market, you know exactly what this form is. For those of you that do not, let me explain it, give you a perfect example of what this form looks like. It's like you go into your bank account and you fill out a deposit or withdrawal slip. This is exactly what that is. When our trader places a trade on your behalf, or you trade on Legend FX, the MT4, this number right here, 11376, 11377, that is called the spread. Again, I'm not going to teach or educate you guys. That's what James is for. Or get on YouTube to figure out what is the spread. This amount here could be in the pennies, dollars, hundreds, thousand, billions, millions. The banks, they share the profit with this. The banks and the brokers split the profits with this, guys, and they don't give you any of it. What I'm here to tell you guys is, if you're going to work with a company, get a piece of it. Okay, so we're going to show you guys how to become a business as an owner. Next slide, please. All right. Now, you may not have a rental. You may not have vacation properties that you're renting. You may not have a mortgage. You may not have companies or businesses. But your greatest asset, which they don't teach in school or in anywhere, is the asset of building your network. Robert Kiyosaki said his best. He said, the poor look for work while the rich build a network. Okay. There's no self-made millionaire. Millionaires are made by people. The currency market is actually a people movement. Right here, this is you in green. The reason why we want that in green, because you are money. You are a walking, living, breathing entity. And I've heard a lot of people say, I came from the gutter. I came from nothing. I came from this and that. No, you guys. You guys, out of the millions of sperm out there, you were chosen by the Most High. So that means you were already blessed. There's time and seed for you to connect with somebody that's going to help you get to where you want to get to in life. But you have to be seeking that. Okay. So this is you right here. Your goal here is to go out there and share this with like-minded people. The beauty thing about this is you get to work with people that you love. I enjoy working with Troy, Mike, James, Ray, Eric, all these guys. I get to pick and choose who I want to work with. If I don't want to work with you, guess what? See you later, sayonara. Okay. So these are the levels that you're going to get paid off. This is a 3-level tier. You can go as wide as you want to, and guess what? There's no monthly cost. There's no upfront cost. And I'm going to share with you how you can really make a significant amount of money with this system. Next slide, please. Now, for every lot that we trade, whether it be $2 or $10. Now, if you've been paying attention, trader, coach, or Mike, what is the amount of money, the lot size that our fund manager is doing currently right now?
Well, it depends. He's going as low as right now. He's going as low as 1 lot. Or
so $10.
Yeah, he went to today. He did a couple of trades that were 10.
Okay, and some days he does more. So let's just say an example. All right, guys, only because of the volume. Now, let's say you win and share this with 10 like-minded folks. No monthly costs, no upfront costs. And you share it with 10, they put $1,000 in there. Now, they can do more. And we make a trade, which we're doing every single day, and we're winning every single day. Out of that trade, once it closes, the next day, in your back office wallet, you're going to receive, you'll get a profit of $515. This can be done in a day, in a week, or in a month. Next slide, please. Now you're getting $3 on your front level. Here's the beauty part about this. You're also getting $3 a lot size, PIP, okay, on your personal. Now, next slide. You're looking at 100 members right now. Okay, now you may say, you know what, I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to talk to people. Find somebody that does, okay? You can find somebody that does something better than you are. Now, if you want to roll solo, there's no problem. Again, this is not a requirement where you got to go out there and build a sales team. But I highly recommend it if you want to drive this Lamborghini fast. Okay, so let's say, for example, you got 100 members on your second level right now, and we make a trade. Whether it's a win, lose, we break even, it doesn't matter. You're going to get cash back rate. That's the beauty thing about this. Okay, so this is called just get money just because you live. You are part of this. Now, at 100 members, guys, you're looking at $3,454 that this could be coming to you in a week or in a month or in a day. Okay, now the $2 is what you're getting. The first level is $3, so now you have a total of $5. Next slide, please. Okay, now let's say those 100 went and just share this with 3 like-minded people, just 3. Teach your people to get 3 or 5. It doesn't matter what it is. I got a guy here named Sal that is just a beast when it comes to building a network. So now you have a total of 300 members on your organization. Now, let me ask you guys, all of you guys probably have more than 300 friends on your Facebook, your IG, your Snapchat, your TikTok, whatever these apps are, but you're not getting a single red cent out of it, but you're happily to market the company. Okay. Facebook, the owner, he's $700 or $70 billion right now. Okay. Anytime you share a video, you like a post, he's getting paid. Think about that, guys. So you need to change your mindset and really share this as quickly as possible, because guess what? This is limited edition. So now you have a total of 300. On your third level, you're now getting $1. Now, when you add up the first, the second, and the third, you're looking at $9,000 within a month, or within a week, or within a day. It really depends on you. So you really can build your own income here. After today, there is no more excuse of why you're where you at now. Let's go at the very last of the slide, please, and then I'll take over. Okay. Now this is the very last slide. Now this for those of you that really want to go hard on this, that really want to take this as your own business. You get to run your own show. Let's say there's a total of 3,000 members. Now I've built a sales team. I've been involved in network marketing for 26 plus years. Now I don't do it anymore because we have our own here. Okay. I didn't make 51 grand with 3,000 folks. Okay. I needed at least 20,000 members, which is a lot of work. Here, guys, the income is unlimited. And here's the beautiful thing about this. You don't have to balance right leg, left leg, no qualifying, no cycling, no matrix, no hokey pokey, no magic tricks, none of that stuff. Just put the work in, okay? Now, I'm gonna stop sharing and show you guys some of the results here. If Coach will allow me to stop, give me the access, I wanna show you guys some of the results here. Thank you, Coach. And let me see, my mic is cute. Okay. Let's go here for a brief moment. Now, here's one of my accounts. Now, I have an MT4 link as well. Now, you all have you guys your own personal link. Here's the reason why we pay out so much, okay? Because all the executives, whether myself or Coach or Mike, we're working as well. Because we're not one of those people where we just want to lay down and sit down and, and let everybody do it. No, we're out here working. All right, guys, we're also building because I have a competitive spirit. I don't like to lose. I'm not going to lose, okay? I have the heart of MJ or Mike Tyson, whatever the case may be, because I want to win. I love winning, but I also know how to embrace failures as well. So here's my commission that I've been getting every day. Now, the reason why mine's higher than most people, because I got involved right away. We built this thing and we went running. Guess what? Here's the beautiful thing about this. You can come in here and take me out. You can do better than me. As a matter of fact, we want you to, okay? So there is no limit. So now, yesterday, if you look at the time, it was 3:13 a.m. I received, now this is just one of my accounts. I have 3 different accounts, all generating a profit, okay? Here's $242 that I received. Here's $287. Here's $340. Here's $90. Here's $340. When I add all this up, all right, guys, within a week, this is $1,000 right now. That could probably pay somebody's rent. That could be a vacation money. In the DR, where I'm going to 6 hours, this is like a 3-month salary, okay? And when I add all this up, guys, it's now I've reached my income just on my cashback alone has reached $4,200 currently as of today. And we still have, what, 10 more days left at the end of the month? Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys a guy named Mr. Green and William. William is on the line right now, and guess what? William has never been involved in Forex. He's an individual that I've known for a very long time, and I'm very happy that he's seeing the results. So he actually doesn't have to take some of the failures that a lot of us has done in a very long time now. See if I can find his name here. If I can, I'll just use somebody else. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find William. All right, here we go. I'll probably just share with you guys just one account. All right. So here's a guy named William. Okay. Again, William, you can definitely read this real well. It's simple to definitely read. William got started. Where is he at? Okay. William got started with 4,988. All right. Currently, right now, his return. You guys can see it?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. William right now, within 45 days or less. Okay. Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. My initial investment was 4,806.
Oh, okay. Oh,
right
wow.
here.
Even
right
less.
here. Okay, yeah. This.
Got it. I got it. Okay. I got you. All right. So currently right now, he has already doubled his money within 45 days or less. Okay. Now, William is extremely happy. Only because he saw this information, like you guys are seeing, 45 days ago. And he just got involved. Now, everybody that got involved with us 45 days, when I can go through the whole list, they have already doubled their money. We had one individual came in with 19,000. You guys know I used to show his account every single week. He's at 42,000 right now. He's actually double his money because the more funds you have in there, the quicker your capital will grow. That's the law of attraction when it comes to money. So William's extremely happy now. You're not going to get this result in a lot of places. And yet William doesn't trade. He's never traded a day in his life. He probably has no interest. Maybe one day, okay? But where will William be 3 months from now? Again, let's go ahead and share that. And then I will be done talking. Now, past performance is indicative to future gains, okay? We can't promise you or guarantee anything at all, but this is the actual chart, all right? And I'm not sharing this chart with anybody because I don't want you guys getting all the wrong ideas, but I'm just letting you know potentially what could happen from now. I'm just gonna use William as an example, okay? He said he did 4,000 or some change. Let's just round up to like 5. Now we're doing over 100% a month. I can't promise that every month, but our trade is very let's just say this at 25% gain every single month. Okay. Now, how long will it take William to reach $1 million? Guys, it took me 5.2 months, and I document this to reach. Mine was way over $1 million, way over that. So let's just say this right now. If he did nothing and added no additional income, all right, in 4 years, 46 months, huh? In 46 months, mute your line, please. I would not repeat that again. In 46 months, Mr. William could be a multi-millionaire, cash rich. Not property rich, but cash rich, tax free. But guess what? The way our trader is traded, he could be there much sooner. Okay. So now let's say there's an example. Let's show you guys how this works. Let's say in 3 years from now, his account reaches 308,000, and we do 25% for the month. William he has all the right to withdraw 77 grand and go have a very nice lifestyle. Go ball out like his name was Wheezy. Okay. And guess what? Next month, do it again. All right. So there's 3 individuals on this line right now that are scheduled to hit 100 grand by the end of the month. Okay. So I'm gonna stop talking right now, and I'm gonna bring our VP here, who's Mike Mack, to kind of break down how the trader trade and what he sees, because Mike Mack oversees the trades that our guy actually does. Now you guys don't really hear much from him, but he's been promoted to as our VP right now. So Mike Mack.
Yo, I'm here.
All right, sir.
All right. Our trader, the way that he trades, he trades London session. So I'll just start with this. He started on July 22nd. He's been going for 22 trading days. When he took over the account, it was around 30 grand. Right now, as of today, our balance is over $300,000. So between deposits and his profit, we are plus $286,000. Now, people saying that he doesn't lose any trades. He has lost trades, but he's only lost 10 for a total of $1,330 over 22 days. And the biggest loss was in one day was about $800, but he basically made that back up the next day. He starts trading anywhere between 2 and 4 in the morning, and he's usually out within 60 minutes. And whatever our account balance is, he's making 10% of that balance. So that's the growth that our trader is doing on this account. So it can range, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. This morning, he came on at 3:30, and he traded for 15 minutes because the market really kind of is still really volatile from yesterday. He traded for 15 minutes. He made $15,000, and then he was done. So he's probably not going to trade tomorrow. So there's going to be, so you won't see any trades formulating tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to basically be a break. And then I will say this too: if you have to take money out, don't withdraw any money until Friday. And I would prefer Friday after 12 o'clock. Because he'll definitely be, if he trades on Friday, he'll definitely be done and he'll be out of the market. So I would say Friday, 12 o'clock is a really safe time for you to withdraw any funds that you want to withdraw.
Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it, guys. So you guys are in the right place at the right time. I wish I can show you guys one of my accounts. It's just amazing, guys. Going back into the DR to spend about a week there, and I'll be on the road for about a month or so, only because this Forex industry has given me the lifestyle that I pitch myself sometimes. I definitely would wake up. But it's been a long ride. I'm very grateful for those of you guys who are definitely here. I know you guys have been through a lot of conferences. They've lost. Trust me, we've all been through all the ups and downs and all the losses. But like Coach say, if you don't quit, if you know how to handle losses, guess what, guys? The Most High is going to reward you. So I want to bring on, before we bring on Coach James, I want to bring on Sal. If you can unmute his line, got a chance to connect with Sal a couple of weeks ago, and he's already ground running. This guy is a marketing genius. He speaks well. He looks good. He's got a great facial mustache, and he's worked great. He works well with us, and he's keeping our team extremely busy. He's going to get his chance to do the presentation, and me as well, and to really help you guys out on how to really market this thing. Because again, there's going to come a time where we're going to have to stop it. So right now, you should definitely take advantage of this information. Okay. Take advantage of this information. So is Sal there, please?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, Sal. He's live from India. Again, you have a couple minutes to share who you are, what your intentions are, and we're very excited to have you to be involved in the organization. With all of us here, we are all leaders. Nobody's smarter than the other. We stick to what we do best. We stay in our own lane, but we are driving the same model cars and we're going fast. So appreciate you, Sal, and look forward to our interview tomorrow as well, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Pete, genuinely want to thank you and the corporate team for putting this together, because I myself have had, I could say, not the best experience in Forex, from trying to learn it myself, buying $5,000 courses, going into chat rooms and signal rooms, and trying to actually follow all of these leaders that may just promote themselves as experts, but honestly they can't deliver. And from that to joining other network marketing Forex opportunities, to trying to set up softwares and EAs and VPNs, all of that I've been through. And throughout my entire Forex experience, I've made a grand total of $250,000 negative. And so that's been my awful taste, knowing that there's tremendous potential, knowing that some people are able to figure that out, but unable to figure out how I can leverage those few people and not try to build or rebuild the wheel. The thing is, for us to be in a position where we can learn and earn at the same time is what you guys offer. And what Maccabee offers us is a redemption for any sort of frustrations and pains that we've had in the Forex space. I've been fortunate enough, by the way, I'm here in India, not because I live in India, but I was born in a tiny country called Bangladesh, which is right next to India, went to the US and was a pretty good student, got into med school, dropped out because my father suffered a heart attack. And then I jumped into entrepreneurship and to support the family. And I ultimately, going through the ups and downs and working daytime jobs, nighttime jobs, I finally found online marketing. And in that experience, I've gotten to make not just 6 figures a year, but I've broken 6 figures a month. And I wondered how I can continue to expand my capital and put my capital to work. And that's where Forex came into my life. And now I realized that the ways that in which I succeeded was a combination of few things, few key features of an opportunity. One, it had to be one in which every single person wins. That it had to take the individual out of the equation. Your lack of experience, your degree, your skill set, your networking abilities. It had to take all those equations out so that Susie Homemaker, who's not a network marketer, who isn't able to sell or tell, who just wants to see results for herself. And trust me, out of that enthusiasm, she will tell her neighbors, and Becky will be coming in to join her as well. So it had to be an opportunity that every single person could win without needing to do the tough parts, and genuinely they would evolve to do that. Secondly, there shouldn't be a subscription in the types of models that I've seen really blossom. And the reason for that is because when Susie Homemaker joins and there is a subscription and she's not making the X amount, the $150 a month to cover her subscription, at the end of the first few months, she's going to look at her bill and say, why am I still paying this $150 a month when I'm not making $150 a month? And that's going to cause great attrition. And thirdly, this is the first Forex opportunity in the ocean of Forex opportunities that comes to my attention because I've been able to build large organizations. Other people bring opportunities to me that rewards us for the volume that we bring on board. I want you to really understand and appreciate this. In other Forex opportunities that I've seen where there's a monthly subscription, you get paid on the monthly subscription. So whether you bring in Susie Homemaker, who's paying $150 a month, or you bring in, let's say, a neurosurgeon who's making $400,000 or $500,000 a year and has $50,000 that he wants to allocate to his Forex account, you'll still make from the $150. Here, because of this cash back, you're rewarded based on the volume, based on the quality of the people you bring on board. And that I absolutely love, because if there's a subscription model and people started with 500, then they bumped it up to 5,000, you're not getting compensated for that. The brokers are. And here we get a piece of that and are continuously rewarded for it. I absolutely love what I've seen just in my first week. Phenomenal, stunning. I'm actually allocating my team here in Bangalore that's been helping me develop a marketing engine to help me direct resources to create marketing messaging with the approval of Pete that would help us best be represented online. Because right now we are the early adopters. Right now the account is only in the $300,000 range. Someday it will be in the $3 million range, and it will be because of the messaging and the leadership of us. So I'm here to serve not just my team, but anyone else that may need help. Always here around the clock. We're even offering 24/7 customer service. So I definitely want to serve this great company and make sure that we're around for the long haul, because here we all get to feast together.
Thank you very much, Sal.
Thank you so much, P. I just wanted to mention something real quick about Sal. You know, when I first got a chance to speak with Sal, his energy was just dynamic, magnetic. I mean, we just really vibed and hit it off. And I'm really, really excited to work with you, Sal, bringing in your team. And I mean, we actually did our first JB launch call with his team this week, and it was an amazing call. They had a lot of people on the call, and it really, really went well. So definitely thanks a lot, Sal, and we're definitely looking forward to working with you.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, our next and final guest speaker is, guys, you guys really want to pay close attention to Coach James out there in UK. He's got a great accent. That's why we love to hear, you know. But I'm gonna make this announcement, guys. Two things in the Maccabee chat group. We want to make sure that we are very professional. We do not promote any other business, because again, I don't trust what's out there. A lot of them are just whack. Okay, what we're giving guys is real. So there's no reason. If you don't promote other stuff, that's definitely great. Keep it there, but keep it offline. Make sure you do your research before you ask a question. Learn, study, research. Don't just jump in. All right, guys, don't just jump in and then ask questions that your sponsor already know the answer to. Okay, when it comes to rebate, commission, question about withdrawals, deposit, support at Legend FX. That's what they actually do, guys. Make sure you guys, we're gonna have videos how to set up your stop loss. A video has been done. I have to edit it right now to help you guys out with that, okay, guys? And then also last and final, I'm giving out $1,000 between now, no, actually starting on Monday till next following Thursday. Again, I'm going to give out $1,000 that will be deposited into your wallet. You can either withdraw it or add to your account balance. Not $1,000 one time, but it could be $200-$300 to individuals. It's going to consist of three things: how many people you invite next following Thursday, and two, make sure that your account is over 500. If you are one of those individuals, and I've emailed quite a few of you guys, if you're less than 500, I promise you, you won't be here next month. All right, so you have enough time to fund your account. Please, guys, tell your people, don't try to test this out. This is not a testing game. It works. Don't come in with $100, $200, or $300. We have a set target limit. We want to make sure that you guys follow that. Please let your team know. Don't come in with less than that, because within a month from now, it's going to go up. You will not be able to actually get in. Make sure that you are funding the right. And if you don't follow the procedure, we have to basically remove you. All right. So that's $1,000, and it's going to consider of how many people you bring in on Thursday. All right. And also how much money you put in the account. So we'll pick random names, and that'll be this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to bring out Coach, one of the best guys that we know how to trade. All right. And he's going to be able to teach you guys what he knows. And we'll wrap it up. Again, we apologize for that we've gone a little bit long, but just so much information that we have to go over that we're going to try to shorten the time for an hour next actual week. So, Coach James, are you there, sir?
I am indeed, yes. And sharing my screen, if I can get a nod from someone that you're able to see it, that would be great.
Yes, we can see it, sir.
Cool. What I've done here, I wanted to give you guys a sort of a taster of my teaching method, if you like. I do a coaching session on a Friday. I've only ran one for you guys so far, but I believe it's going to be a regular thing. And you'll all recognize, certainly the British guys in here will recognize this. It's the highway code. Note, it's 191 pages. And the reason I'm showing it to you exactly with this picture on it, because there's a book I wrote called The Trading Code, and it's only 58 pages. And there's a couple of things I want to point out on here. Trading is a learned skill. If you can learn to drive, then you can learn to trade. It's a zero talent game. You don't need a voice. You don't need to be able to dance. Lord knows I can't do either of those things. A professional trader waits for price to cross a line or reject a line, and then a button is pushed. Knowing which line to watch is the key. One of the other things I like to say and ask, and I'll ask, there's plenty of gentlemen on there, and I can see some of your faces. Are you married, gentlemen? Andy, Richard, I can see your faces, I can see nodding. Tell me, sir, when you have an opinion that is different to that of your wife, who's right and who's wrong? Tell me. It's you, isn't it? I know, because I'm also married. And no offense to the ladies, rightly so. They're right. They know so much more than we'll ever know. We don't grow up as men. They do. They mature. We just get different toys. I just buy new toys all the time. If I didn't have Kasia, the garden, the river would be full of boats. There'd be stupid guns all over the place. She lets me have like one or two of each and then keeps me sensible. Won't let me have another motorbike. She does let me have two cars. Don't know why I want two cars, but there you go. So this picture kind of sums that up. Check the face. Look, arguing with a woman is like reading the software license agreement. In the end, you have to ignore everything and click I agree. Now, here is my point, lads. I'm going to close that down. This is a chart. This chart tells you sell here. Imagine that's your wife and your wife says, sell the GB dollar, James. Well, if you disagree with your wife, you're going to miss out on all them pips. And I've got this spreadsheet that I keep this spreadsheet. Some of you guys have seen it, some of you haven't. This is a list of live, as you can see, live webinar trades called. I've been hosting webinars now. Some of you will have heard, certainly the UK guys will have heard of a company called Trend Signal. They asked me to record the trades I called way back then. I don't work with them anymore. I don't think there is, what's the word? Ethical. That's the word, as I'd like them to be. So we parted company. But long before then, I was calling trades in their webinars and in my own. And they said, please keep a record of them, James. So I started recording them. And if I scroll down slowly, you can see there's the date, there's the time of the trade, the market, whether it was a buy or a sell, what my stop loss was, what my target was. And okay, I don't always hit the targets. But the market dictates that. Look, I took a loss on the chin. It happens. You got to learn to lose. If I scroll down to the most recent stuff, it's today, 20th of the 8th. We had 3 trades. The webinar, my live webinars run from 1:30 till 3 o'clock, and I quit today early because I'm a bit whacked, I'll be honest. I had some family problems last week and new dog and stuff, and I'm struggling to sleep. That trade there is the one I want to show you now. Look, 13.44 entry. It was a sell trade. We had a 5 pip stop loss, 30 pip target, and it changed. I did increase the target to 60, but we were locking in along the way, and I'm going to show you the trade. Where did that spreadsheet go? Where did that chart go? There it is. Sorry for that. So at 13.44, I said, selling the GB dollar, lads. When I'm in a webinar, I don't say, you should sell it. I tell you what I'm going to do. And that way I'm not breaking any legislation whatsoever, because sometimes legislation suggests you are not allowed to, thanks for that, Sal. I wish I'd have known you when you were battling, I'd have helped you. I'm seeing his message on the chat there. I teach no bullshit, and I'm sorry for the language there, but there's no BS about my stuff. It's a genuine valid sell. And what happened along the sell, I said, it was a bit ropey to begin. So I said, lads, it's finger on the button when you go into this one, because these bands are narrow. So it wasn't overly, you know, it wasn't floating me boat initially. It's a trade, it's a signal, so we took the trade. And the guys wanted particularly to do currencies today, so we did that one. As it moved down, I said, that's great, lads. Now I want you to lock in, move your stop loss down from there and put it about there, and we let it go. And we targeted 130.60 down here, 130.60, as you can see over there. That was our target, and every time it moved down 10 pips, we dragged the stop loss down and locked in profit. We had a very good reason, I promise you, for choosing 130.60. It was 130.60.3. It didn't go there. And by this bullish engulfing bar here, I don't want that all to move. By that bullish engulfing bar there, I said, well, before that, we'd locked in 40 pips. We were up 54 at one stage, and it started pulling back. And I said, lads, we're going to get the 40 pips here. And as you know, I want to quit the webinar early, so we're not going to do any more trades after this one. And we did. We took our 40 pips. It was during that bar there. It was after that. So up here, we took our 40 pips during this bar there, and we were out of the trade in that bar. Now, had we carried on till the 3 o'clock, we'd have taken that buy, because by virtue of the fact, I must mention the lines actually, I'll do it in a minute. We'd have taken that buy. Hang on, I want him back there. I just want that bar to move. You see, there's another 36, 53, and if we carry on with a continuation, overall, there's over 100 pips on the GB dollar in between 1:30 and 5 p.m. There's not many people make that much money in an afternoon, I tell you now. Anyway, oh, there's a couple of things I've got to share. One is, for the Americans, those double white lines, and the British guys, we remember the highway code, lads. You know what the double white lines mean. We've got to drive on the correct side of the road. That means if we're below these lines and the red in the middle, we only sell it. If we're at prices above these lines, we're only allowed buy it. And for the Americans, our double white lines are their double yellow lines. So this stuff is very, very changeable to give you familiarity, and familiarity helps you with your psychology. You can see clear as a bell, we're above the line, so we're only allowed buy it. We've got a green line with an orange line above, so we're in a buy, in a buy, in a buy, in a buy. We must lock in profit. When that green line flashes red, we must take our stop loss from and move it up to the bottom of the road there, and you're locked in. You can't lose now. It carries on, fine, it goes red again, your stop loss is here, and you're out there, a forced trade because prices crossed the road. And what would we be looking at if you'd taken a buy there and taken your profit there? You'd be looking at another 36 pips, which would be 76 pips. Now, there's other stuff I'll be showing you later, but you would be allowed back into a buy there. And that would yield, is there any red? No red, no red, no red. Within that screen is another 50 pips. So you can see where I'm going with this. There are crystal clear rules. There are terms and conditions associated to each trade regards where your stop loss is, why it is there, and all of those other wonderful things. I will teach you about having a daily trading plan. You will have a daily trading plan. Maybe as at now you have a job. You clock in, you take lunch, you take breaks, and you clock out. And you have a schedule. This stuff down here is non-editable. You must keep that stuff in there. You're not allowed to change it. We talked about the 3-strike rule last time. I'm going to show you my updated daily trading plan. This is my personal plan. By 7:45 in the morning, Tuesday to Thursday only, because there ain't no way I'm working a Monday or a Friday anymore. I haven't since 2012. I'm never going to do it again. I like me nice long weekends. I'm at my office and I'm looking at the charts, the higher time frame and the trigger time frame. I'm looking at 6 currency pairs, the DAX, the Dow, and sometimes the FTSE. It's not on that list, so it's off the menu for now. Between 8 and 11. And then I take a break until 1 when I'll work till 4. That incorporates most of my webinars. This stuff there, again, not editable. The 3-strike rule, if you make a mistake, you take a break, walk away, leave it alone for a few minutes. There's no reason. You don't have to go chasing things. Back onto those live webinar trades called, you can see it's very doable. That was the 19th, so that was Wednesday's trades. We do an evening webinar, 7 till 8, but it was the FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee last night, so we took it very easy. We waited till the dust had settled, and we took a buy trade with a 100 pip target. We only scored 50. It was a bit late in the day. It was 7:45. We quit at 8, like, you know. But still, for the day, just in live webinars where someone can witness what I said and what I said I was going to do, 0 losing trades, 168 pips. On the Tuesday afternoon webinar, we did 1 trade on the Dow, 110 pips with a 50 pip target. But we drag it down the target as it goes. I'm probably the only coach I know, anyway, that insists that every trader has a business plan. If you can change trader to your name, maybe your name's Sharon, maybe it's Richard, maybe it's Troy, but you edit trader to read Troy or your name, and then you have a mission, a vision, where you will trade for the number of years and you will enforce your strategy. You'll have objectives, strategies written separately. I do keep Word documents of every strategy I teach, a daily trading plan, decisions, income values. That's not big money. That's an average of 10 bucks a pip. 8,000 pips is only 40 pips a day. Only 40 pips a day. It's not a lot. You just saw a 40 pip trade in an hour, 36 minutes, I think it was. That'll give you 200 pips a week. And then we have an annual profit and loss statement and a monthly accounts where you can record your regular salary or other income, and then your trading profit and loss. And when that figure outweighs those figures, it's time to give a signal to that, you know, to whoever gives you that. It's time to say, you're costing me money now, and you and I have to part company. That's what I did way back in 2012. I've been trading since 2004. I was asked by some people I'd worked with to teach them in 2014 because I'd quit work, and so I did. And in my group, in my traders, in amongst my things, I've showed this before, my group challenge. Take $250 bucks, euros, pounds, don't matter the currency, and trade 1 of those per pip. Make 250 pips at an average of 50 pips a day. Remember, we just saw a chart that yielded 40 and 50 and another 50. So there's 1, 2, nearly 3 gates in one day, isn't it? 3 gates in one day. So I'm saying 5 days. Give yourself 5 days, $50 a pip, and then double your stake, and then double your stake, and then double your stake. And it don't take you long. That's the cumulative days. It doesn't take you long to accumulate that kind of money. You've seen it on the other spreadsheet so far. 17.5 days, sensibly starting with very small money and compounding your money up to sensible levels. By there, and I'll be absolutely honest with you lads, I'm not like Troy who invests in property and stuff like that. In Ireland we had this property bubble. In England we have certainly in Liverpool we have high risk properties where we have bloody vandals and they'll steal you, knock it off your door and stuff. You all know I'm from Liverpool, it is what it is. So I've been very wary about investing in property, but I have not been wary about investing my money in myself. I trade my money for me, and that's about my average for the year. The people who say work hard and stuff like that, I don't. You know, someone asked a question earlier, or what is it you do? Are you a doctor, are you a lawyer, or what? I'll tell you the answer I give to people who ask me, what do I do? I look them square in the eye and I say, I do as little as possible in the morning, and then I slacken off in the afternoon. And you can't imagine the looks I get from the people I say that to. But I say no more to them because there's so many people who'll put you down. When I told my mum I was quitting work and I was going to do this, foster mum now in fairness, but it doesn't matter, still she loves me more than my real one did. She says to me, oh, you mad lad, don't do it. Why would you give up that job? I was a 75 grand a year financial director for a company that I had shares in. And I said, well, it's holding me back, mum, to be honest. I'm earning about a half or a quarter of what I could be earning. And that's about my annual salary now. I don't like to publish it. I don't like to be a big head or anything. I think that's lazy. It is lazy. I work 3 days a week. I work 2 to 3 hours a day. I don't do mornings and afternoons most days. I know it's in my plan that I'm supposed to. But you know, when I've hit my targets in the morning, well, I've got this medical condition, and I can't be to carry on. Once I've hit my target, I don't care. I've made the money and I walk away with my money, and I'm very happy. Several of the people I've taught have done that. A gentleman named Azif in London was the first. Actually, Keith was the first. He lives in Dundalk, Louth now. Azif was one of them. Alan, there's plenty of people who've done these kind of rewards. Some soldiers I taught here in Ireland turned €50 into 7,700 bucks in 2 bloody weeks. Now, if I'd have known they were starting with €50, I'd have probably told them off and told them, mad in your head, lads, don't do it. Put sensible money in the account and start again and do it properly. Now, my view is anybody, absolutely anybody, can trade for a living. All you need is some patience, a level of discipline, and maybe an extra screen. I'm spoiled here. I've got 4 screens on this desktop. I've got a laptop beside me it's not powered on now, and a big screen plugged into that with an HDMI cable. You could plug your laptop into your TV with an HDMI cable. And that's exactly what those 2 soldiers did. And then they rocked out with 7.5 grand in a couple of bloody weeks. One of them still trades and the other one manages their property portfolio. Against my better judgment, well, they're doing all right. They bought property in Dublin. It's a good place to be buying. I am always open to questions. You fire away with anything you like. I've so far never been stumped. A question is a question. Oh, and just by the way, I've got the GB dollar on there, but I could put a share on here. Let's do Amazon, and I could change the time frame. I'd bump it up a lot for a share, and you can see the same rules apply. There's Amazon. You're buying shares now. You're trading stocks and shares. You can do what you like. We just get inside your head with the psychology. Are you a tight time frame trader, or are you comfortable leaving trades running for a little longer? Fire away with your questions if you have any, please. No? Thanks, Sharon. Did I miss anything? Troy, you've got the
All right. Hey, man, listen. Whenever you talk, bro, we listen to 2 languages. I say it all the time, but it's just so true. we're listening to you talk, and we're looking at these charts that you are breaking down for us, and they talking another language to us, man. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it.
Many thanks.
It doesn't sound like we have any questions from the guys, but I do want to say this. Make sure you guys come to the training tomorrow. We have a live trading training with James tomorrow, and he's going to break some things down for you guys. So
I want to answer. Hang on a minute, Troy. There's a guy there, Nico, has asked about binary options. Now, I'm hoping I'm not going to tread on anyone's toes here, but Nico, I normally say anything binary options related is a scam. You know, you won't get a one-to-one risk-reward ratio. So even if it's offered by a reputable company, it's no bloody good to you. Leave it alone. I'm an intraday trader, Lawrence, generally, and I'm training online, Beverly. Sorry for that, Troy. I was just answering those questions.
No problem. Absolutely. Good deal.
And yet tomorrow it's 7 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. yours, I believe.
Yep, 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll have that live trading training going. You guys can go catch the link in the chat. You can also sign up on the website at Plan B Trader. Go to webinars and the live training session, and you can go ahead and sign up there as well. So if you guys don't have any more questions, are you recording the training tomorrow? Yes, absolutely. For sure going to be recording. And yeah, I hope you guys are all there. Make sure you guys bring your gang, and let's learn about trading.
One more thing I want to add real quick. If for any reason the trader is not going to trade, I will post it in the chat.
Yes.
So in the Telegram group. So if you're not part of the Telegram group, make sure you get signed up in that for any kind of updates that are going to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. Keep that. You guys make sure you tune into the chat. I mean, that's where all the action is at. I mean, that's how you guys are really going to be able to keep up with what's going on. Is going to be in the chat. And just so you guys know, yeah, so for the first few sessions, basically how we put this thing together is for the first few sessions, we're just kind of setting up the trading trainings moving forward, making sure that people kind of understand the setup, the hardware, the different technology they're going to be using, and really getting an understanding, a feel for James and his style and all of that. I mean, he's amazing to listen to, very entertaining. You can never get bored with this guy. And, you know, I just love listening to him. So we'll all be there and just kind of firing away. You know, it won't necessarily be a presentation, but more of just, you know, asking questions, getting to know what's going on, figuring things out, you know, and getting set up. So that's how it's going to be for the, you know, the first few sessions. And then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes and start taking some trades and making some money online. You guys got any more questions?
I'm good.
All right, good deal, good deal. All right, so are you good, James? I think
many thanks, Troy. Many thanks to everybody.
All right, my friend. Good. So we'll make sure you guys, everybody that's here on the training, that's here today is going to be added to the chat. We'll make sure we get an invite out to you guys so you guys can get in there and make sure you guys are tuned in. All right, so make sure you guys are there for the live training tomorrow. That is imperative, very important. We got a lot of good stuff rolling out, a lot of training content and videos we're going to be preparing. We also have very important breaking news. I need all of you guys to know we're doing a FAQ session for your Legends FX Market account on Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. Is it Central or is it Eastern, Melissa? Remind me.
It is Central, Troy.
It is Central. Okay. So 1 p.m. Central Saturday, we're going to have an FAQ session. So if you guys have any questions about your account, your setup, funding, withdrawals, anything like that, you need to be on that FAQ. This particular session is going to be the reference point for all questions regarding your Legends FX account. So moving forward, I mean, because we get a lot of questions, right? Everybody's working, we're all trying to move things forward, and we're getting a lot of questions about, you know, how you do this, how you do that, this account. So we just decided we're going to nail it all down into one session, so you guys can, it could just be a reference point. You can go to it and get the answers to your questions there. And obviously, you know, this is the first one. We'll probably do some others in the future as we continue to grow, but that's kind of how we're going to nail it down. And we'll also use these sessions as a body of knowledge for our FAQs. So all of that information can be available for our customer service reps and for everybody in the chat and on the team. Okay, so that is that. If you guys don't have anything else, I think we're going to end the session. We got some great bonus plans coming up. Pete mentioned a contest that he's going to be running until the end of the month. We have another contest that we're going to start doing for the beginning of September, and this contest is really going to be about building legacy wealth for your families. Okay, and we're going to roll out a plan where we're going to match deposits for very specific individuals for a very specific purpose, and it's going to be for you to actually invest in someone else. Maybe it's your parent, maybe it's your son. You want to set up a trust account for your son, or retire your mom or your dad or your uncle or something. But we're going to like really start to get into building legacy wealth, and we're going to support that movement with our own donations from the fund. Okay, so we're very happy to do this. We're very happy to like kick this off, and you're welcome to do the same in your own community. But this is what we're doing, and this is what we believe in, so we want to put our money where our mouth is. Do you guys have anything else?
Yeah, sure. I got a question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So regarding the affiliate link funnel, am I able to blast that link without any consequences? Because I know some links have like a certain click they can have per day.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, there's no limit. There's no limit at all. And are you talking about the Plan B Trader affiliate? Or
Yes.
you're talking, okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no limit. And actually, once you get set up with your affiliate account, you can manage all of your traffic in your back office. You can literally see all of your traffic. You can create new campaigns. You know, if you want to do an Instagram campaign, a Facebook campaign, you can see all of your clicks. You can see what's working. You can do split campaigns. There's a lot of things you can do in your back office there. So yes, absolutely. You can go to town with that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem, my friend. Any other questions, guys? All right. Well, I hope you guys are on the training tomorrow, Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern, and the FAQ session is Saturday, 1 o'clock Central, which is also 2 o'clock Eastern. So if you guys don't have anything else, we're going to let you go. Cecilia, please close us out.
Okay, we're so glad everyone was here, and I know you got a lot of information. And like you said, there's going to be a session on Saturday to answer a lot of those questions for you. Make sure you get back to the person who invited you to this call, and we look forward to seeing you again really soon tomorrow and possibly Saturday. And in the words of Coach, Mega Coach Troy, be bold, be the bank, be a trader. You guys have an awesome afternoon, and thanks again for being here. So let's do a virtual round of applause, and everyone have a fabulous evening.